Hi, this is Al Ken. Welcome back to my channel. A year ago, we had an election. No, I'm not talking about the presidential election. We had local elections in New Jersey. I live in Bergen County. And one of the cities and towns in Bergen County is Patterson, New Jersey. Now, we had an incident in that city where mail-in ballots were fraudulently taken for whatever reason, and a candidate or two, I'm not sure how many people involved, I know of one candidate, were arrested for having these ballots. As a result, the election had to be rerun again at taxpayers' expense. So, they said these things are rare. That theft of mail-in ballots or fraudulent mail-in ballots is very rare. Well, it's not rare, because it's happened again in Texas. And guess what? A major election in California also had been tampered with. The California recall election, the one where Gary Newsom may be facing a loss of his job, have in fact had an incident where someone in California was arrested because he was asleep in his car, and in his car he had not only stolen ID, but stolen mail. Among the stolen mail, 300 ballots for the recall. Not sure what is behind this. We don't know if it's so-called harvest ballots. We don't know what is involved. What we do know is, I believe the 300 people who have lost these ballots are going to get brand new ballots. So they're going to be able to vote in that election. Now, I don't know also if these ballots were filled or not, because the information I'm getting from the news media is not conclusive. What's conclusive is the person had a felony, possibly a weapon. He was out, holding his car, didn't secure the stuff, and he got busted. So this is the third time that mail ballots have been tampered in an election. So we cannot keep going around saying that elections are safe and secured and blah, 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 because it's become apparent that it's not. Now, I was saying that, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for when the mail-in ballot comes in, but I will say is this. I understand from Tim Pool, which I will mention his name, that yes, a lot of Democrats want you to not vote for the recall to get Newsom out, but then they don't want you to fill in question number 2. Excuse me, but you're trying to keep that governor in, and you're not filling question number 2. Isn't that another backdoor for Larry Elders to get in? I have one question. All this talk about recalling Gary Newsom, how come nobody mentioned anything about his lieutenant governor? I mean, he does have a lieutenant governor, does he? Really? I mean, don't you think it'd be wise, in case something were to happen and Newsom gets recalled, this lieutenant governor fills in? Because if you're listening to what they're saying, don't put anything in, and Larry ends up getting in anyway, I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, yeah, so you're going to follow the rules and regulations. Remember, yes, please vote. If you want to keep Newsom, vote yes. If you don't, there's no. If you want to put somebody else in and you don't want Larry or the other candidates, you got the lieutenant governor. She's a Democrat. So I don't know what the big deal is. So, I mean, is there something wrong that they don't want her to be the governor? Because I'm beginning to wonder. And if you need help, Ariana Grande has a segment on her Instagram page that'll be very helpful for you in the election. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop.